What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll be fan casting the DCU's Teen Titans movie that is currently in the works. In this video, I will only be fan casting the original 5, those 5 being Nightwing, aka Robin, Starfire, Raven, Beast Boy, and Cyborg. I call these guys the original 5 because these are the Teen Titans that I grew up with as a kid, specifically this cartoon. But yeah, before we get into this video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, and turn on those post notifications so you can notify when I post a new video. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, I'm going to start this fan cast off with fan casting Nightwing, aka Robin. And I'm going to tell you guys my top 3 picks. My first pick for Nightwing is Wolfgang Novogratz. I mean, just look at this guy, and then look at Nightwing from the comics. He, honestly embodies Nightwing. He looks exactly like him. I'm not going to lie, I haven't seen him act. I haven't seen him in any movies. But just off of looks and from what other people are saying about him, I think he would be a really, really good pick. And he's currently my top pick to play Nightwing. My second pick is Dylan O'Brien. He would have been my first pick if Wolfgang Novogratz didn't exist. But the reason why he's my second pick is because I really want a younger version of Nightwing. And Dylan O'Brien, he is a little old. He's not that old. He actually is really young, but I want somebody who's in their 20s. And Dylan O'Brien's 32 years old, but he's my second pick because I've seen him in Maze Runner and a whole bunch of other things like The American Assassin, and this guy can play Nightwing to a T just based off of those 2 movies. You know what, now that I'm thinking about it and talking about it, I think Dylan O'Brien might have to be my first pick, and I might pick Wolfgang Novogratz for my second pick. Then my third pick is Brenton Thwaites. He already played Nightwing in HBO Max's Teen Titans live action show, and in my opinion, he did a really, really good job, and he looks like Nightwing, he looks the part, and he can act the part, so I think that he would be a pretty good pick, but I really want them to pick somebody different who hasn't been given the chance to play the role. So yeah, I would say my top pick is most definitely Dylan O'Brien. Secondly, I'm going to go Wolfgang Novogratz. And the third one is Brenton Thwaites. And I'm sorry if I butchered some of their last names. Alright, moving on to my StarFire Fan Cast. I have 3 picks. My first pick being Paris Berelick. And I'm really, really sorry because I know for a fact I did not pronounce her last name right. The reason why I picked her because I remember seeing her act in 2 old Disney XD shows, those being Mighty Med and Lab Rats, and she did a really good job playing a superhero type feel, and I think that she would do a great job playing Starfire. My second pick is Ella Balinska, and my third pick is Hailey Bailey. And the only reason I picked those last 2 is because I feel like they low-key looked the part to play Starfire, and I've heard really good things about them as actors. Moving on to the Raven fan cast. My first and top pick for Raven is going to be Mikey Madison. I've seen her act in Scream, I believe, 5. I think that she did a really good job in that movie, and I definitely think that she can pull off the role of Raven. The second pick is a really, really popular pick for a lot of people, and that one is being Jenna Ortega. I mean, I've seen her in Wednesday. She can definitely pull off a type of Raven personality, and she's a pretty good actress, so I'm going to put her on my list and have her as one of my candidates for Raven. I think she would kill the role as well. And my third pick is Tegan Croft. She played Raven in the live-action HBO Max Teen Titans, and she did a really good job, and I would not mind seeing her again. But my top pick for Raven is definitely going to be Mikey Madison, simply because I feel like out of all the people that I named for the Raven fan cast, she looks the part the most, and I want somebody new to play this role. And you might be thinking, we're talking about Jenna Ortega has never played Raven either. I know that, but I feel like anytime Jenna Ortega gets fan cast as anything, she gets the role. And I want somebody else to get the role who's competing for a role against Jenna Ortega. And I think Mikey Madison would be a perfect pick. Moving on to my Beast Boy fan cast. I only have 2 picks on this list, so let's talk about them. The first pick I chose was Malachi Barton. Now, Malachi Barton is very, very young. He's 17 years old. But I remember seeing him play in an old Disney show called Stuck in the Middle. And he just has that type of Beast Boy personality. And plus, in that show, his nickname was literally Beast. So it kind of fits perfectly. And I definitely feel like he can absolutely pull off that Beast Boy, good feeling personality and happy and joking around all the time. He can definitely pull off that role. My second pick for Beast Boy is Inakai Godoy, and we all see him in Netflix's One Piece live-action show, and he plays Luffy. And we all know that Luffy is a feel-good character. He jokes around, and he's very goofy, and same thing goes for Beast Boy. And since he already has some experience playing that type of role after playing Luffy in the live-action One Piece, I think that he would absolutely kill the role of Beast Boy. So my top pick to play Beast Boy for the DCU is going to have to be Inakai Godoy. Now, let's move on to my Cyborg candidates. I'm going to name all three of them and then talk about each and every one of them. The first one is Daniel Ezra, the second one is Eli Gorey, and the third one is Lamar Johnson. All of these fantastic actors look the part for Cyborg, but the one that I want to see the most is going to have to be Daniel Ezra. I saw him a little bit in All American. I really liked his performance that he gave for us in that show. And I think that he would absolutely crush the role of Cyborg. And plus, the things that Cyborg did before he became Cyborg was play football. And Daniel Ezra literally plays a professional football player in All American. And he's just an overall really good actor. And I think that he would absolutely crush the role of Cyborg. So yeah, just to recap this whole video, my top pick for Nightwing is going to have to be Dylan O'Brien. My top pick for Starfire is going to be Paris Berlich. My top pick for Raven is going to be Mikey Madison. My top pick for Beast Boy is going to be Inakai Godoy. And my top pick for Cyborg is going to be Daniel Ezra. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, and turn on those post notifications so you're notified when I post a new video. And let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below for this Teen Titans fan cast. And I'll see you on my next one. Peace!